Hey everybody, Matt here for Leighton Sports Cards ripping 1983 Topps Baseball. This is Waxbox number 3 random pack style. All right, so we have 36 entries. Each person was entered twice. So I just typed out the list and doubled it. So 36 spots, numbers 1 through 36 here, are the pack numbers. All right, roll the dice. Let's do the random. Randomize each list 3 times. Good luck. 1, 2, 3. Tony K. Down to Nathan B. And 3 times on the numbers. 1, 2, 3. 3. Down to 35. Hey, what's up, Rory? Yeah. All right. Got all 36. I'll fix the formatting here in a second. All right. We have Tony K 3, Nathan B 29, Thomas Z 34, Tony K 24, John W 32, Brandon D 22, Jonathan B 12, Eric B 31, Jonathan B 27, Nathan B 36, Troy W 2, Nick N 9, Thomas Z 21, Nick N 11, Nathan B 18, Thomas L 30, Troy W 13, Brian D 26, Blake L 6, Dustin G 8, Jeff K 25, Tony K 19, Eric B 5, Matthew K 14, Dustin G 28, John W 1, HG 7, Matthew K 16, Tony K 15, Blake L 33, Jeff K 17, Thomas L 20, Brian D 4, HG 23, Brandon D 10, and Nathan B 35. All right, I'll post those results to the website, drop a link in the chat, print those results out, and we'll get this started. The internet has dropped off a couple times. For those of you that aren't aware, we have it was a hurricane. It's downgraded to a tropical storm, but it's leaving us with some heavy winds even after the rain went through. So if the internet drops out, short of a power outage, that wouldn't impact the live feed. If we lose internet, or I'm sorry, it wouldn't impact the break recording. So the recording would still be uploaded in its entirety. But hopefully we don't lose internet again.
Did we lose any last night?
I'm not sure. What's up? 36. All right, let's do it. This is Baseball Card Exchange wrap. All right. So this will be packs 1 through 9, 10 through 18, 19 through 27, 28 through 36. All right. Let's do it. Pack 1, John W. All right, we have the gum stuck to the back. That'll probably be the case on almost every card on the back. Toby Hara, Bill Stein, Andre Thornton, Rafael Ramirez, Steve Trout. Hopefully not the only Trout we'll see today. Madlock, Tom Seaver, Mike Schmidt, All-Star, Billy Gardner, Jeff Reardon, and that's Lamar Hoyt, Steve Carlton, victory leaders with the gum stuck to the back. I will take a pass on the gum. We have had Serena from our sorting and shipping department try the gum. She did not have favorable reviews, said it tasted like Smarties and old library books. Pack 2, Troy W. It's Phil Gardner on top. And these top cards, the top card also frequently has some wax residue on it. It's Eisenreich, Tom Lawless, Jack Clark. It's Andre Robertson, Dale Berra, Dickie Thon. There's Rod Carew. Ricky Henderson and Tim Raines, stolen base leaders. It's a third-year Ricky, second-year Raines. There's Moose Haas, Joe Morgan, Lance Parrish on the back. Threw out 3 base runners in the All-Star game. That's awesome. All right, pack 3, Tony K. Yeah, looking for Tony Gwynn rookie, Wade Boggs, Ryan Sandberg, and then Ricky Henderson, Nolan Ryan. There's Bob Gritch, Rick Miller, Bob Walk. There's Ken Griffey Sr., Phil Necro, Roger Erickson, Paul Splittorf, and Atlee Hammaker. You talking about Bob Walk? I don't know. Would you rather have Bob Walk or Eric Plunk? Brian D with pack 4. Yeah, the first box of this we did was loaded. Second one was, Bo Diaz on top there. Tom Nidenfuer. It's Chris Bando. It's Don Sutton. Al Oliver. That's Dan Quisenberry and Bruce Suter. Tug McGraw. Jansen Junk. Yeah, that's a good pitcher name. Ron Guidry. Greg Pryor. All right. There you go. Eric B with number 5. It's Al Oliver on top. Bob Nepper, Raleigh Fingers. Bill Buckner. Larry Boa. Goose Gossage. Alfredo Griffin. Larry Anderson on the back. All right, Blake L with pack 6. Josh Outman. This is Cliff Johnson on the top. There's Ron Washington. Any trio. Dave Bergman, Lonnie Smith. There's Jose Cruz. Reggie Jackson, super veteran. Vida Blue. Dave Stewart. And Pete Rose, super veteran. Bobby Cox. That one has gum stuck to it. Yeah, you bet. Thank you. Appreciate you grabbing a spot, Brandon. HG with pack 7. Come on now. Let's see a big rookie here. There's a pretty badly wax stained Jack Morris on top here. There's Glenn Hubbard. Rod Carew. Nice Carew. Dave Righetti. Rance Mullenix. Dwight Bernard. It's Ron Say. Rusty Staub. Ron Davis. Jeff Leonard. Gene Garber with the gum stuck to it. Do you? Nice. Dustin G with pack 8. Greg Luzinski, Bake McBride. There's Terry Francona. Lee May. Randy Johnson, different Randy Johnson. There's Bobby Mercer. Lee Mazzilli. Rudy Law. All right. Not much happened in those first 8 packs. Nick in, pack number 9. Wax Stain, Denny Walling. Tony Pena. Ken Oberkfell. Chip Cott. Alan Ashby. There's Pedro Guerrero. Pete Vukovich. And there he is. Rookie, Wade Boggs. There you go, Nick in. Centering isn't going to get you a 10 on that, but still nice Wade Boggs rookie. Aside from the centering, that's a really nice looking card. Dave Frost, Bob Boone, Fergie Jenkins, Bud Black, and Dan Quisenberry All-Star with the gums stuck. All right, that was pack 9. Brandon D with pack 10. No, I've never pulled a Jackie Robinson auto. Forrest pulled a Jackie Robinson cut auto, maybe in the last 3-4 weeks. Jerry Martin, Tom Brookins, Dave McKay, Robin Yount, Roderick Perkins, Chambliss. There he is, the man, Kent Tekelby. He looks like, was it Judge Doom from Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Hearn, Glenn Adams, Shane Raleigh. All right, that was pack 10. We have Nick in with pack 11. Matlick. There's John Tudor. Richie Zisk. Rick Mahler. Mike Prawley. Larry Gura, All-Star. Eddie Whitson. Brian Clark. John Candelaria. All right, that was number 11. Yeah, that babe was cool. Jonathan B has pack 12. Lloyd Mosby. Tommy Boggs. Sean Curtis. Dave Smith. Charlie Huff. There he is, Charlie Huff. Younger in that picture than I am now, by far. He's like a decade younger than me there. A decade younger there than I am now. Daryl Johnson. I don't know if my math is accurate on that. Troy W, number 13. Not quite, like 7 years. 7 years younger. Alan Nicely. There's a Reggie Jackson All-Star. Nice Reggie. We had Pat Underwood and Tom Underwood. Hodges, there he is. I see it coming. That is Tony Gwynn, rookie. There you go. Troy W. Again, the centering's probably going to keep that from being a PSA 10, but very nice, Tony Gwynn. Little spot on the surface there, a little. The camera's not even going to pick it up, but nice Tony Gwynn rookie. All right. Yeah, it is. It's Bill Verdon, Reggie Smith, Joe Youngblood. There's Harold Baines, Luis Sanchez. I think that's a second-year Baines. This is a 1983 Topps wax box. All right. That was pack 13, right? We have one team left in each of our Bowman Sterling 2-box breaks. Those are up next. Matthew K has number 14. Yep, looking for Sandberg now. Rusty Staub. Willie Hernandez. Lou Whitaker. I think, didn't I pull a base in Henderson in the first box, Rory? I think I did. There's Steve Rogers, Bob Shirley. We've seen Prolly and Shirley now. Oscar Moreno, Steve Carlton, Joaquin Andujar. That's poorly centered and has gum relic stuck to the back. All right, Tony K has number 15. Don't worry about that. Just upload 2 cards, bag them up. There's Leon Durham. Wayne Nordhagen. Rupert Jones. What's up, Sean? Oh, yeah. There's Steve Carlton, All-Star. Dennis Eckersley. Greg Nettles. Steve Balboni. Matthew K. Pack 16. Jerry Royce. Dusty Baker. There's Ernie Whitt. Rob Piccolo. All right, that's Picciolo. Ed Vandenberg. Steve Crawford. Cleveland team leaders. Toby Harrow, Rick Sutcliffe. And Mike Schmidt, super veteran, that does have gum stuck to the back. Picciolo. All right, that was number 17. I'm sorry, 16. Jeff K has number 17. Yeah, if it stays stuck to it, if it falls off, then we'll toss it. Rick Cerrone, Jim Palmer. There's Hal McRae. Tony Perez, super veteran. Dickie Knowles. Fergie Jenkins. Larry Herndon, Dan Petrie. All right. Pack 18 is Nathan B. Eddie Murray. Nice steady Eddie. Frank White. It's Larry Milbourne. Pedro Guerrero and Fernando Valenzuela. Ron Jackson. There's Ted Simmons. Willie Wilson and Al Oliver. Leon Durham and Fergie Jenkins with the gum relic. No, there's like the All-Stars are actually part of the main set. This kind of predates inserts. Let's see, Tony K, pack 19. Chili Davis, gums or wax stains there. Rod Carew. On to Jesus. Fernando Valenzuela, second year Fernando, I think. There's Dave Parker. Robin Yao, All-Star. Rod Carew and Mike Witt. Bob Ojeda. And Tony Perez, the gum relic. All right, Thomas L. has pack number 20. Still looking for our first Sandberg, our first Nolan, first Ricky Henderson. There's Von Hayes, Gary Ward, Tony Armas, Vance Law, Keith Hernandez, Gary Gray, Pete Falcone. That's Eddie Murray and Jim Palmer, batting and pitching leaders. Nolan Ryan, super veteran, has the gum stuck to it. We'll ship it just like that, and if it sticks there, then we'll leave it. Thomas Z, pack 21. There's a Tony Scott checklist and Carlton Fisk. There's Mike Schmidt, a little print spot there. Joe Necro. No Emery board relic, unfortunately. Paul Householder, Venable, Bob Horner, Greg Gross. That's Dale Murphy and Phil Necro on the back with the gum. All right. Brandon D, pack 22. And we're ripping a box of 83 tops, our Throwback Thursday break. Hopefully next Thursday we'll have our 85 tops. John Stone, Bert Hooton, Gary Gaetti, rookie. Nice Gaetti, rookie. Joe Sambito, Jim Sundberg. Looks like a bar bully, Tim Stoddard. Wally Backman, Louis Tiant. Danny Darwin. Lee Elia. Manager card on the back there. All right, HG with pack 23. Yeah. So our Bowman Sterling breaks are sold out. Our Bowman Sterling Topps Museum Collection, Topps Chrome Jumbo, and Panini Prism Hobby 4-box mixer has 1 to go. Then our Chronicles Baseball half case, pick your team styles, have 11 and 10 to go. Our Museum and Tier 1 6-box mixer has 13 to go. He did look like an NHL enforcer. There's Jim Gantner, Gary Carter, Kiko Garcia, Claudel Washington, Ray Knight, Joe Simpson, That is Billy Martin, manager card. Mike Scioscia. Herbeck and Castillo. Jack O'Connor on the back. All right. Tony K, number 24. Juan Beniquez, Buddy Bell, Kirk Gibson, and Kent Herbeck. Second year Herbeck, I think. Cal Ripken, there you go. I was reading the comments. I didn't see the Ripken coming. Very nice Ripken. Centering's not perfect on that, but not far off. There you go, Tony. I have a card saver. Thanks. Sparky Lyle, Dick Williams, Frank Robinson. Good pack here. Pete Redfern, Bo Diaz, Steve Carlton on the back. We're one off. All right. Jeff K, 25. Yeah, it's been good so far. Like to see one of the top rookies with a well-centered card that looks like it might gem. Lloyd Schiffer. Buck Martinez. There's Gary Carter, All-Star. Bruce Bochy. Terry Leach. Ricky Henderson and Rick Langford, batting and pitching leaders. It's Mark Hill. Cesar Cedeno and Mario Soto. All right, 26 is Brian D. Bob Brenly with the wax stains. Joe Morgan. It's Rick Sutcliffe. Mookie Wilson. Gaylord Perry. Ricky Henderson, record breaker. There you go. Nice Ricky record breaker. Tommy John. Whitey Herzog. Paul Boris. All right, Jonathan B. Pack 27. Not many spots left for today's breaks. Thank you all for filling up the breaks today. There's Jim Wolford that has a dinged. Actually, that one has a pretty decent sized ding, and then just slight dings in the next couple corners here in the lower left. Richard and Minton. It looks like we're fine from there. Dwayne Murphy, Bruce Sutter. Camp. Tony Armas. Dick Tidrow. George Bamberger. Garcia and Steve. Ben Ogilvy. Ed Glenn. '28 is Dustin G. 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. 28, Dustin G. It's Tommy Herr. Burt Blyleven. Bumbry, Don Baylor. Rick Sweet, Glenn Wilson, Goose Gossage, Tom Seaver on the back there. Yep, I get it. There's Nathan B with pack 29. Steve Yeager. There's Tim Wallach. Eric Schell. Amos Otis. Gary Renicky. Yeah, they do. I wish they'd bring back the manager cards. There's Jim Palmer. It's Hurst. Johnny Walkenfuss. Good old Johnny Walkenfuss. Jerry Turner and Kent Teckleby. All right. Thomas L. pack 30. Al Oliver. Nepper. There's Raleigh Fingers. Starting to see some of the same names. Maybe we'll see another Boggs or Gwynn. There's Bill Buckner. Jerry Hairston. Mumphrey and Rigetti. Ron Gardenhire. Jamie Easterly, Terry Kennedy, and Tim Lawler. All right, Eric B. Act 31. Ron Washington. Dave Bergman. Lonnie Smith. Jose Cruz. Come on. Mike Morgan. Willie Wilson and Vida Blue. Dave LaRoche. Earl Weaver. That one has some spots on it. The centering's not great, but pretty awesome. Just woke up from a nap shot there of Earl Weaver. Pat Corrales and Rick Waits. 32 is John W. Jack Morris wax stained on top there. Glenn Hubbard. Rod Carew. Dave Brigetti. Rance Mullenix. That's a Gene Mock. Dave Beard. A clean shaven Dave Beard. I must be a big fan of irony. Bruce Bochy, Jim Beatty, Rich Gedman, Onyx Concepcion. All right, Blake L has pack 33. Greg Luzinski, Bake McBride, Enrique Romo, Terry Francona. There's Lee May, Don Hood, George Vukovic, Charlie Leibrandt, Steve McCaddy, Luis Aguayo, and Larry McWilliams. All right. Thomas Z has pack 34. It's Tony Pena. Chip Cat. Alan Ashby. Pedro Guerrera. Tippy Martinez. Pete Vukovic. Steve Swisher. Checklist. Jerry Augustine and Dave Van Gorder. Actually, I think it's a different Blake L. Nathan B has packs 35 and 36. Pretty sure anyway. Let me look here. Yeah, it's a different Blake L. I hope so. 2 packs to go here. Let's see a big card here. One of these. Both would be better. There's Chili Davis, Rod Carew. Vonda Jesus, Fernando Valenzuela, Dave Parker. That is a Joe Torre manager card. Aurelio Rodriguez, checklist. Joe Pittman. All right. Nathan B also has pack 36 to close us out. What happened? There we go. Tried to hit the down arrow and so it was clicked on the wrong window. Craig Swan, Mike Torres, there's Bon Hayes, Dan Ford, Gary Ward, Tony Armas, Vance Law, Keith Hernandez, Dave Garcia, Jody Davis, Tommy Lasorda. Bad centering on that, but otherwise nice card. Gene Nelson, Sparky Lyle, Bob Clark, and Russ Nixon. All right. That does it for the break. Thank you all so much for filling that up. Those things are such a blast to rip. Appreciate it, everybody. And again, keep your eye out on the website for our next Throwback Thursday break. And hopefully next week we could do some 85 tops. Thanks, everybody.